expanding. My grind is demanding. My bitch, she can't stand it. Chop up the bricks and the foes and the O's all the way down the gram. Then we hand in hand. Okay.
Friday with the self plug.
Hey, Jesus Christ, who's that? Nobody? Anybody? We are back. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast, Friday Ricky Dred, aka Ricky Bars, aka Top 50, aka Camouflage Lodge. And to the left of me,
it's me, PK Herc.
Hey,
Smokey the Bear, Paul Bunyan.
Hey.
Let's do this.
Jesus Christ. Savy. Well, go on.
Hi. I'm like, you do this. You guys know how to do this.
I didn't do shit. Friday did it to you.
All right, so we're back as the Thursday morning gang. You know what I'm saying? We're back here doing our thing over here at the Youngsterdam Lounge. Back again. As Herc said, the field trip budget is completely eliminated now. You know what I'm saying?
We've expanded, expunged. It's no, we didn't expand it. It's like finished.
It's done.
We'll have to get more funds.
We gotta get more. We gotta get a bus.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We depleted the funds.
We depleted our travel, not our travel funds. We not depleted. We
did all the trips for July.
Yeah, we did all of our excursions for the month of July.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's still August, so
more
for the month of July, we said.
We did all of our trips for the month of July. Who knows when our next field trips are gonna be?
Greek Fest, here we come.
Opa.
Really, Friday?
Oh Lord. Well, yeah, shout out to I got some quick shout outs here. Shout out to all the people on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Make sure to please subscribe, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification button next to it. Who else? Oh, about the Youngsterdam. August 16th. That's the date. That's when they're opening back up. You know what I'm saying? Smoking lounge. People will be able to come back, smoke. There's not going to be any food sold on the premises. It's going to be basically the same kind of rules as you get over at the Hot Box and places like that. So you can come through, pay your little $5, come through, smoke your spliff. You know what I'm saying? So 529 Young Street. Hit them up on Instagram at Youngsterdam_lounge scene. You got any shout outs before we get into our
I actually do have a shout out.
Bring your mic a little closer there, brother.
I have a shout out. It's Get Dripped. There's a young gentleman by the name of IJ.
Okay.
He's 14 years old. He has a clothing company called Get Drip on Instagram.
Good for you, son.
That's the Instagram handle is Get Drip. He's actually doing designs, but basically his story is his dad is doing a life sentence.
Yeah, you're telling me
his
about
dad
that.
is doing a life sentence, and I'm actually reading what he's telling me. He was sending me a message. So, yeah, my dad is doing a life sentence and was arrested when I was 1 month old. My mom and my dad are still together, and I'm trying to make a business for my family to help out other kids with their dads in prison too. So, if you have time, follow Get Drip. He also has another page, right, where he has people sharing their stories about their family being incarcerated and stuff like that. And his story, it's like a blog and a web page.
Yeah.
And it's on Instagram. It's let_it_drip_. So you can follow that if you want somewhere to talk. It's an outlet. You're looking for advice. You have a family member in prison. You want someone to speak to. He's looking for people to talk to.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Get Drip.
Yeah, man, and
that's good. 14, that's good. That's beautiful.
Yeah, man, and just
beautiful.
Him and the fam, Pop Dukes hold his head.
The designs are fire. I've checked his page. I've been following his page, so his designs. He's got a good thing going there. I see his design. His work ethic is hard. The other day he was up at 1:00 in the morning. He's like, I got something on my mind. I got to get it out. So shout out to you, young sir. Do your thing. Keep pushing.
He's doing his dirt work out there, eh? He's
getting
putting
that
in the work.
grind.
Yeah.
He hasn't had his launch yet, but he's saving up to get the launch properly, right? So, but just follow his page. Take a look.
Yeah, man. Big up to him, man. That's
young man doing big things.
Yeah, man. I like to see people taking negative circumstances and turn them into positive things. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real dope. Before we get into any of our regulars, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Forgetting anything?
Well, I also have some other shout outs.
Yeah, go for it.
I got the Usual Suspect gang.
Hey.
Clear Star Studios.
Hey.
Gucci gang. Right?
Gucci gang.
And then we got We Love Hip Hop Gang, obviously.
Hey.
Shout out Beast Mode. Shout out Free
Beast
People
Mode?
Association. Shout out Spoiled Smokers Collective.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, like,
Shout out
dude.
Parkdale Smoke Shop. Spoiled Smokers, they know who they are. Shout out Strength and Conditioning, Carpio Strength and Conditioning, where I train. Shout out the Heart of Toronto.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's my brother's basketball development. So look him up if you're looking for basketball development in the city. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's all the shout outs I have for today.
I got a list of shout outs. There's 50 MCs that I'd like to do my own little something quick, something. All right. I took myself off the list.
I know that. I said that like 6 times already.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm surprised he's
rude.
You know, well, he's not that rude because he did start put himself at 50. Because when I was talking to him, I'm surprised he didn't put himself at number 1.
No, man, I'm being humble.
He's being humble. Put himself on 50.
Take yourself off the list because that's what had to happen.
First things first, he's not a rapper anymore, so he shouldn't have been on the list.
Ta-da!
And that list was comprised, I think, of, I don't know if there's any Canadians on the list because, as far as I'm concerned,
Drake.
Well, that's the obvious. But as far as I'm concerned,
And you have him in your top 10.
This is another challenge to me. This is like the bottle cap challenge. This is like the old face
got
challenge. It's a challenge.
He got caught.
Yeah, Friday
I'm
got caught up. He
completely immersed.
spun up. He got spun up. You know, like the best list I seen. Shout out Mr. Blackman. Yo, it was the Dylon list.
The
top
Dylon,
50 of all
Dylon.
time. Dylon. From top to bottom, Dylon. Who's the top 5? Dylon.
Because I spit hot fire.
Exactly. You know what? You're too close. You understand what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah. So that was the best list that I seen, and I don't even think I could pick 50 MCs to put in a list of an order. You know what I'm saying? To be real.
Especially not in an order.
Yeah, because you know what? Everybody's opinion is going to be different.
It's going to be subjective.
Who's the authority on the list? Like, this is the ultimate list.
But remember, that's your own list.
Exactly.
That's what it has to be. It has to be your own personal list at that, right?
Exactly.
Or compiled between 2 people.
Exactly.
Well, to give it a little bit of context, because we're just saying the list, right? For the people who are in the know, who are in the hip hop world, they are already aware that this is a list that went out by
or social media.
The Brew podcast, at the Brew podcast on Twitter. They put out a list, and it says at the top of their thing, "Let's argue," right?
Yeah, because that's what they're trying to do. They did exactly what they wanted to do.
So I'll give you a quick
But
rundown of
honestly, it's a good conversation starter.
It is a good conversation starter because guess what? We're talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. It shocked the world.
I'll give you some of the. I'm not going to run down the whole list, but I'll give you some of the. So 1 to 5: Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, Black Thought. Okay, a lot of people had an issue with the Joe Budden one, right? They're like, "Yo, why is Joe even?" You said, "Why is Joe even on a list?"
Why'd you have to do that?
I'm not about okay.
Why'd you have to do
First
that?
things first,
Why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do
You can
that?
throw me under the bus because Friday loves to throw people under the bus. That's what Friday does.
I was just wondering,
But
like,
it's fine. You know why? Because in my opinion, Joe Budden is at least 20 to 30 on my list. Would have never been in the top 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, I put him. Joe Budden can raise a nice rapper. I know people.
Music was good, yo.
I know people that will differ, like Friday and
No,
my
Favor.
boy Josh. Shout out Josh, because I know Josh. He's arguing. He was like, "Yo, Joe Budden's one of my favorite greatest rappers of all time." Whatever.
3 of them.
Right? So
4.
these guys are having a little side argument over here, but anyways, like I'm saying, at the end of the day, I would have put him in the 20 to 30 category in between there, but that's my list, and really and truly, like I said, I'd be lucky if I could compile 50 MCs that I'm gonna be like, yeah, those are my 50 of all time, or these are the 50 of all time. Like, I could probably get 20 good ones that I'm like, yeah, I'm solid with that 20, and even then, today it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then tomorrow it could be 4, 5, 6. It could just flip, right? So.
Well, I'll give you another few
My
over here.
that's a torch, eh?
Yeah.
All
so 10 to 15 here. Okay, so Kendrick Lamar.
Sorry, are you talking about your own list, or are you
No,
talking
this
about
This is the list.
the list.
Brew
Okay, the Brew
podcast.
podcast. Okay.
According to the Brew podcast,
Okay,
the
sorry.
top 5 so
You
far
said what now?
are
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, Black Thought.
Right.
What were you saying now?
So the next 10.
The next 10.
Go for the next 10.
Oh, from Kendrick down? Mm-hmm. So, okay, well, actually, you know
Or
what?
Kendrick, give me the next 5 after Kendrick. So,
Okay,
so
well-
10 to 15.
Okay. So then there's Kendrick, Beanie Siegel, Rakim, Pusha T, and Redman and Pac, right?
So Pac makes it like 10 in this motherfucker's list, or these guys' list.
Pac's at 15 on their list. Redman is on 14. Beanie Siegel's 11. Okay, and then like Andre 3000, I would have had Andre 3000 way higher than 17. I would have had Andre in the top 10 for sure.
But is this in order?
This is what we were just reading down from. What I read down was
But
from.
I'm just wondering, is their list an ordered list?
That's in their order.
This is in their order.
But does it say that?
Yes, it's numbered.
Because it's numbered doesn't necessarily mean that that's the order.
Well, actually, okay.
That's why I'm asking.
Hold on 1 second. Top 50 greatest rappers of all time. Bracket in order.
That's
bracket.
what I asked.
No. Can I just peep that now? So
Yeah.
yes, according to this list, this is
In
their
order.
In
All right,
their order.
But that's their order.
That's right. The Brew podcast. Right.
That's why I'm like it's.
And they're doing what they want. They want people to argue. Hold on. Let me get 5 more out of here.
Yeah.
So then, okay, we're gonna skip into the 30s now, people.
Because I want to give you my list.
So okay, number 30 is Most Def. 29 is Prodigy, right? I know this hell's gonna go to 30.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
I know I went. Okay, so
Okay.
29.
Hold on.
29.
Before you go ahead. 29 and 30. React.
Prodigy should have been in the top 20.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
is he in your top 20?
In my top 20?
Is he in your top 20?
He's not in my top 20.
See that?
That's the difference.
So I'll go through my list here.
Oh yeah.
And I've been posting this list up in my Instagram stories all day.
Are you going through your whole list?
No, I'm not going to go through the whole thing.
I'm just wondering.
Why
I'll go
don't you
through a
drop
few and-
your list from 30 down?
From 30 down?
Yeah, because we already got. Let's see where you're.
Well,
let's
my
see-
top 5 is pretty close to his.
30 down or 30 up? Which one?
Okay, yeah, let's go from the 30 up then.
30 up?
Yeah, let's see what your 30 are versus their 30.
So number 30, Common. And then we'll go up from there. Chuck D, Meek Mill, Nipsey Hussle. 26 I have Prodigy at. KRS-One.
But you don't have Nipsey in your top, like, you don't have him before 30. You have him after 30.
I have him at 27. So
You're going up the
I'm
list?
going
Yeah,
You're
from
from
30
30 to 1.
to 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we already did.
Up, increases numbers, not decreases them. Just an FYI, guys.
Thank you, correction
Yes.
lady.
But I was like,
Well,
that's
no,
why I
okay.
asked the question.
When we said from down to 30s
Go ahead.
and whatever,
Go
okay,
ahead.
whatever.
We're going up. We're going up. So then we're going to be like, number
Like in the
1.
elevator. You know when the elevator goes up?
Okay, so where are we at?
No.
KRS-One is 25. I have him at 25. So all the old heads with the shorts
We're all
and
over the
Timbs,
place.
leave me alone, okay? Don't fucking argue
KRS
with
already
me.
said he's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And 5. Okay, so Beanie Siegel, Jadakiss, Cameron, Rick Ross, Joe Button, I have him at 20. And I'm a Joe Button supporter, okay? But objective. Styles P, DMX, Andre 3000, Big L, Big Pun. I got Big Pun at 15.
Big L I would have had. Big Pun would have been higher on my list. And Big L.
J. Cole, Lil Wayne, Royce 5'9", Kendrick Lamar is at 11 for me.
Okay.
And now we're in the top 10.
Okay.
All right? Cut to Sav rolling her eyes.
It's okay. We're fucking doing our thing. We're doing it our way.
Okay, so top 10 of Friday's list. Okay?
Stop.
This is not the We Love Hip Hop list.
Please be sure to make sure that you specify that.
These are the thoughts and opinions of Friday Ricky Dred and Friday Ricky Dred alone. All right, so Eminem, Rakim,
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane, Drake, Scarface, top 5 now.
Okay.
Black Thought, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z. Don't at me.
Don't at me. My number 1, and anybody who knows me, that's probably going to be Big Pun and Biggie. I those two are 1A, 1B. You know, and then after that.
Over Pop?
Yeah, before Pac. That's right, before Pac. And I'm a Gemini. Yeah, Big Pun.
Gucci was like in his phone and he
You
was just
know-
like all of a
He
sudden he
said,
heard
wait
that.
a minute.
You see the thing with that is, with Big Pun, it's all about his rhyme patterns, his schemes, and his breath control.
Catching
The
the
way the
middle of
man,
literally.
the way the man spits, ain't seen no other man spit like him, bro. Like the breath control, like yo, he does some fire shit.
Especially for a 400-pound motherfucker
Yeah,
every time.
well, that's my like I said, this is my personal opinion. See, for you, you'd be like, what? Big Pun? Exactly. That's why I'm like, yo, A1, AB. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 1 and 2, because Biggie and Pun, they just do it for me. And I'm from that, like, 94.
Gucci, you got a top 5?
Who you gonna put at number 1?
You hear what I just said?
Is it Big Pun?
I said Big Pun.
Over Biggie too?
Big Pun.
A and B. What's
A
up
and
you?
B,
Come
A1.
back here, Gucci. I have a question for you, fam.
It's all good, Gucci. I'm an old head, bro. That's how I feel. Yo, so hold on a second.
You know what? You probably have to go back and listen to the music, Gucci, because it's probably different now. You probably understand it differently now.
Oh shit!
Yo, I'm just saying. Hey, like I said, everybody's list is gonna be different. So who would you have as number 1, Gucci?
Get a close to the mic. Who's your top 5?
Me as number 1, I'm gonna have to put Tupac.
That's your number 1.
And then I'll put Biggie.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to put Jay-Z.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm gonna have to go for the young boy Drake. Just because of what he did.
So that's 4. Okay.
And
6
then
God.
as 5, I'm just gonna have to put. This one is hard.
Lil Yachty.
It's okay. You can keep going if you have more than.
If more pop up later, let them pop up as the show goes
that's
on.
Number 4.
But like I said, for
But
me
what's
it's
5?
different. For me it's different, right?
I would have to think about that.
For me it's different. It's Pun, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably put Jay-Z there, then put Pac. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like.
Is it because you listen to Pac less?
No, it's not that I listen to Pac less. Yo, my like
just
one of my
wondering.
closest friends in life would probably put Pac at number 1. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as far as he's concerned, no one raps better than Pac. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also me, with my own bias, I would put my cousin up there as number 5. You understand what I'm saying? You laugh.
Frankie
You
Paige.
laugh.
True, though.
You laugh because you don't understand
Frankie Paige's
lyricism,
the truth,
bro.
though.
The man's a rapper, bro. He's a beast. I put money on my cousin up against any rapper in the game. They want a battle, written, freestyle. I'll put my cousin up against anybody, bro.
The battle or just
Anybody, bro.
Oh, you heard that?
Big Al
Anybody?
gets Big
Frankie
Al?
Payne.
Anybody,
Gets Big
bro.
Al?
Anybody. My
Give him his
cousin's
flowers.
nice, bro.
Give him his flowers while he's
Telling you,
here to
I'm
smell
I'm not trying to be biased because it's fam, but my cousin is nice, bro. My cousin is nice, bro.
Hey.
Straight. And like I said, my list is different from everybody else's list.
Can't forget Friday Ricky Dred. Sick with it. Fire.
Yo, you're off your own list, fam.
I had to humbly take myself off the list because
You
Pusha T
know.
had to get in there somewhere.
Pusha T. Ludacris is why you got taken
Yes,
off the list.
Luda.
Don't get
My
disrespectful.
bad.
You can't forget about
And I did. I forgot about Luda, so I said, you know what,
You're not a
Luda?
Ludacris fan? Is what you're saying?
You said Ludacris off the list.
I had to take.
Over Friday?
I had
Oh
to
my
take
God.
myself off
So
the
yo,
list.
hold on.
So that Ludacris could live in hip hop. So Friday Ricky Dred.
So yo, I'm
another
surprised,
one.
man.
Takes
Like,
one for the team.
like yo, because you know you're gonna probably say I'm crazy, but Master P, bro.
Master P made it to your top 50 though?
Master P has to be on the list, bro.
I don't know. Maybe for entrepreneurialism, but
Yo, listen to me. Master
rapping?
P
for rapping.
His brother's
business,
better
I guess
than him.
business ethic
rapping,
and no,
for
okay,
rapping,
he's probably number
Hercs.
50. He probably number 50. I won't lie.
Maybe number
Number 50.
Just
I
put
don't
Debbie
know.
on the list too.
Debbie?
Well,
No,
you
I
took it
won't go
too
that far.
far.
She raps. She raps.
No.
She
no,
raps?
no, no,
You
no,
took
no.
it too far, Master P. Guys,
no,
come
no.
on. You can't
We're
just
not-
like...
Wait. Why can't Master P come on the list?
Come on, man.
It's okay, whatever. This is my
No,
list.
no.
This is my list. Like I said earlier, I told you I'm pulling artists and I'm thinking like, yo, my list. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's gonna
I need a sound
differ.
effect for.
It's gonna differ. It's gonna differ. Go ahead, put that ice cream man. Put that ice cream man. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, make him cook crack to this.
Hey, yo, the Noya, all that Noya, yo, listen to me.
Yo, Master P
Lil
was
Wayne.
fire.
Yeah,
Lil
he
Wayne.
has some tunes too.
Lil Wayne, like,
he's
yo.
on my list. Hey,
Is Master P on yours?
no.
It's all good.
No, I'm
For
just
artwork,
asking.
1,050. Okay,
Sorry, so we still got just sidetracked.
so let's get to.
Gucci's laughing in his brain. I'm saying, yo, lips is crazy.
So speaking of
So where you have
top
Young
list,
Thug?
Yo,
Where's Young Thug on your list?
he has to be with it. But this is.
Where's Young Thug on your? Because I know he's on your list. Where is he, Gucci?
He's around.
Where is he? I know he's on your list. Where is he?
He's around the top 10.
And I'm crazy.
You guys have different opinions of rap music. That is all it is.
That's why I draw. That's why I draw for that. That's why I went
But that
there.
was beautiful. I love that. That means that Young Thug is coming in 5th. That's what that means. Young Thug is 5th on Gucci's list.
That is
But we
rich.
have to move on.
Okay, so speaking of list, let's get